Hi, my name's Thomas Martinez, and I've had a lot of hobbies over the years that I fit in between my full-time job as a tattoo artist. But now it's time for my journey into the pursuit of speed and adventure. I am the cycling tattooist. Hi guys, so nice little change today. The weather has decided to be nice to us. So yeah, I checked the weather this morning and saw it was going to be nice. So what I've done is basically waited till the temperature got a bit higher. Didn't fancy another 0 degree ride again. So also it seemed like a perfect opportunity to do something I've been wanting to do for a while, and that's go for a PR on my local loop. Just going to do some little loops around close to home, warm up a bit, and then we're going to go for it, try and get the PR. Now the local loop that I'm talking about is the same loop that I done with Kit not so long ago, and last time I went for a full gas PR effort was back in November. Now since then my FTP has increased a little bit, so fingers crossed, I'm hoping it should do pretty well and beat the time that I done back then. So last time I done it, it took me an hour and 38 minutes, averaged 185 watts power and just over 20 mile an hour. So I just got back from the warm-up. So like I said, hopefully managed to get this 185 watts before, so I'm pretty sure I can top that. I'm aiming for 200 at least, maybe sort of 220, maybe even get into the realms of 21 mile an hour average. Got all my usual winter kit on that I spoke about in the last episode, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Seeing as this is a PR attempt, we're going half a full bottle, and no saddlebag, so fingers crossed we don't get a puncture. I'm going to put this camera down now and get out there, and I'll see you when I'm back. That's it, we're done. It was harder than I was expecting. Especially after I smashed my legs in yesterday on Zwift doing FTP intervals. See how I'm getting my excuses in already in case I fail. So I'm going to get myself in, get some rest, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. I'll go over the data and see how it compared to last time. See you in the morning. Oh, and just another excuse while I'm at it. There was a horrible headwind on the way home, so schoolboy error. Hi guys, so it's 2 o'clock now. Finally getting around to doing this. That's mainly because I finally got back to riding my BMX, which seems like an eternity. It's at least been a month, so I was a bit rusty. But yeah, really good to get back out on the BMX. And for those of you that don't know, that's been a really big passion of mine for many years. Thanks to BMX, it's probably why I've managed to actually stay quite fit over the years without really trying, and throughout all the other hobbies it's the one that's remained a constant. I'll never stop riding my BMX. So anyways, it's what you've all been waiting for. It's the moment of truth. Did I manage to get the PR? Well, the answer is yes, but only by 16 seconds. So yeah, not quite as fast as I was hoping, but a win's a win. Now, if we compare the data, we've got the old ride on the left and the new one on the right. So as you can see, there are some slight differences. Other than the fact that I was only 16 seconds faster, you've got an increase of 0.2 miles an hour, which again isn't a lot, but it does make a difference. Where we see the biggest difference is in the power. So we've jumped from 183 watts up to now 250 watts. Now you might be asking yourself, how has he put in 70 extra watts and only managed to get 16 seconds faster? This is the same question I asked myself. Now when we compare the weather, we realised that these attempts were done on 2 very different days. So with the attempt done back in November, we can see that I almost had a perfect tailwind of 7.6 miles an hour from east south east, whereas the attempt I done yesterday, we can see I had a brutal 13 mile an hour headwind completely straight on from the west. So there lies the difference. This just goes to show how much effect the wind can have on your performance. And if you're like me and you get carried away because you see the weather's nice outside and you forget to check, then yeah, it can be very detrimental. So on conclusion, I'm really happy with the increase in power, holding 250 watts for an hour and a half. I'm really pleased with that. It'll also mean that when I do get the right conditions, fingers crossed, I'm gonna get a much better time. So that's it for episode 4. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, then please go subscribe, and then that way you'll keep up to date with the next episodes. If you're on Instagram, then go follow me at the Cycling Tattooist. If you've got any thoughts or anything you'd like to see, please hit us up in the comments. And that's that. I'll see you next time.